So now we're going to talk about our FiberLite FRP. So I'm assuming most of you know what FRP is. Again, tends to be 4 by 8 or 4 by 10. Much of it is 0.090 inches thick, either smooth or embossed. And then we offer many colors. And then the other thing we offer is Class C or Class A. So the colors that you're looking at here, we stock those colors. We have them in inventory with the embossed. About half of those are Class A, available in Class A. The 14 colors we're showing you are all available in Class C. And let me talk about that for just a little bit. In our world, Class C is the bulk of what we manufacture and sell. Is probably roughly 85–90% of what we produce and sell. The Class A is what most people refer to as the fire-rated panel. So we don't have quite as many colors in the Class A finish, just not necessary. But just know when you're talking about FRP, Class C is acceptable for 99% of the commercial construction in this country. Certain regions and certain end users will demand the fire-rated panel, the Class A panel. So do be aware of that when you're talking about FRP. Certain regions, state of California, all schools and hospitals have to be Class A. New York City, the 5 boroughs, much of what goes in there has to be Class A. Las Vegas, Clark County, which is Las Vegas, much of what goes in there has to be Class A. So there are certain areas, regions of the country where the government, the municipality will demand Class A. But then for the rest of the country, there are specifications out there, or the end users will demand Class A fire rated. So just be aware of that when you're talking about FRP. But we can produce anything you need when it comes to FRP. And again, we have a tremendous inventory in stock. Here's some applications here for FRP, for the FiberLite FRP. The product tends to go into what we refer to as back of house, wet areas, kitchens, hotel kitchens, restaurant kitchens, hospitality, casinos. When we say back of house, it's usually wet areas, where the action happens. So these FRP panels are most of the time, they are adhered to gypsum. So standard construction, steel stud, gypsum wall panels, and then we're glued over the gypsum. The reason FRP has become so popular, especially in the last 25 years, it's an inexpensive way to make a standard wall, a standard gypsum wall, very durable, very water resistant, very cleanable. Before FRP, it was ceramic tile, and ceramic tile is none of those things. Ceramic tile tends to be expensive, a little fragile, tough to clean the grout. FRP has really taken over in these kinds of applications. It's one of those products where, again, I'm assuming you guys are somewhat aware of this. Once you start looking for the white bumpy stuff on the walls, you realize it's everywhere, okay? So again, in our industry, we refer to this as back of house, and FRP is very popular in these kinds of applications.